welcome back to my channel. My name is Renu Charian, and in today's video we're going to be doing a little fall home decor. I have been collecting some stuff over the years, and I also went and bought like a couple of things like yesterday for my fall decor. So I have been waiting to do this for a while now. We are almost at the end of September, so I want to like really do a little, just decorate my house for fall and just like make it look cute. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. Okay, so first up we're gonna be starting off with my linens, like my bedding basically. I think the ones that I already have are a little bit of like fall themed anyways, but I wanted like a little bit of a change, so we're gonna start with that one first. Alright you guys, I'm basically done with the whole bedding. I went for this like plaid pattern which has like greens and a little bit of like oranges and browns. I felt like it was good for fall. Same with the pillows, and this was one I already had. It's like a rust orange, like rustish orange brown color, same as like the duvet. I got a little cute little pumpkin pillow right here, and this one was the kind of like the throw pillow I already used. I just like used to like use this side. I mean technically I could still use this because it was like still fall, but since I've already used this and it already like kind of like clashes with this one, which is why I'm going with this side, which is also like super fall themed, and it almost looks like this little pumpkin like kind of fell off from the truck. So yeah, this is my bedding for fall. Alright guys, I'm moving along. I have a couple of decor that I actually got for like fall over like the years, so I'm gonna basically show you what these are. Alright you guys, so this is basically all of like my fall decor. I have a little bit of like Halloween things as well, but yes, so I have a bunch of stuff that's like a little wreath that will go outside on my door. I also have like some leaves, some like Halloweeny decor, these are actually like pumpkins, so like little tiny like ceramic pumpkins, and also some of these were like candles before, but I love them so much. I'll show you those in a minute. This one, I don't know if you guys can see it on camera, but if I switch this on, this is actually a little Tesla coil that's like inside of this one. So if I like touch it here, you can see how like the thing just like comes all over. This is so cool, you guys. Alright you guys, so let's start with like the front room, and then we'll make our way through all of like the other rooms. And yeah, so some of the decor would be a little bit like kooky because of like Halloween, but then some of them would be like, the traditional like fall, like pumpkins and leaves and stuff like that. So let's get started. Alright you guys, this is like my main bookshelf that I have kind of like decorated. So I'll start off with like the top shelf. I have a little sign here which says thankful and blessed, and has little like pumpkin metal like embossed things on it. I've shown you like my little Tesla coil. It's basically like a little skull, which is like super cool. Coming down here we have the Lord Almighty, and I have a bunch of like leaves that it's here, and also these actually like light up. So I have this like little remote here. If I click on it, you probably, I'm not really sure if it's like seen on camera, but you can see like the lights kind of like come up. So that's what it is. And I also have a bunch of like little pumpkins here. So if you see little like tiny little pumpkins are there. So this one, and that one, and the back right there. So these are actually all candles which I used to have and like last year, but I kind of like burned my candles out. But I loved the packaging so much. I mean, like, just look at how pretty this looks. It looks so good. So that's why I bought. I still kept it. I just felt like it would look super cute even just in general. But yeah, that is this layer. And finally coming down to like the bottom layer, this is like another candle which I actually bought recently. So yeah, and it smells literally of like sandalwood, cedar wood, and just like the beautiful like amber smell. So it's like a mix of that, and so I love that smell a lot. So that's what this candle is. My little cute little guy here. So this one also like lights up and makes noises. Coming to this one, again, it's just like a bunch of things. So I have a little cat which is like screaming. I can't see because of the glare, but yep, there you go. A little scaredy cat in the background. Again, one of those like little candles that I just got, and a little skeleton with like beautiful purpley roses inside, which is like just perfect for fall. And also I got this little tray, and it has like little, like, if you'll notice here, it's like snake like handles as well. But yeah, that is my little bookshelf. All right, you guys, moving on. I got a couple of like pillows. I got them actually like probably like last year, and I feel like they would be super great. They're like just perfect for fall, and so I wanted to like kind of like place them all over my sofa. I feel like those colors will just basically like tie the room together. So I'm gonna show you what the pillow looks like. So this is what the pillow looks like. I think on camera it comes a little bit like beige of a background, but it's actually like slightly light green, like a very pale sage green, and there are like a couple of pumpkins on it, and it also has like leaves coming in, and I don't know, I just felt like this is so cute, and it'll tie basically the entire room together. So we're gonna go and place all of these pillows together. Alright, you guys, next up we're going into like the dining area, and I'm not doing too much to the dining area. I know I have like a little centerpiece which I usually keep like a flower vase with like any fresh flowers that I usually buy. So I'm gonna be changing that up with a little pumpkin which I got, and I'm gonna show you. It literally looks like Cinderella's pumpkin, which is, it's made into like glass or something, and I love it so much. So I'm basically gonna be changing that, and also putting like a couple of like leaves around it, and just keeping that as like the centerpiece. Alright, you guys, so moving on to my coffee table, I have this little guy. So this is a tiny little pumpkin that I had picked up. He is completely white. It's actually kind of like ceramic, but the thing is, I'm probably going to be thinking about like painting this. Also, if you look inside, he has lights, so he lights up, by the way. So yeah, I think I'm gonna be placing him as like a center of like my coffee table, and maybe a few days down the line I'm gonna actually paint him. So yeah, let's see. Moving on to like the outside of my door, I have this beautiful wreath. I love this one so much. It has like all of the autumn leaves. It has a little bit of like tiny like berries here, and also these like beautiful like thermocol wallflowers. And I just feel like even like the greenery here, it just feels like so beautiful. I mean, it captures all basically all colors of fall. And actually the back of it is like these little like twigs, just like, you know, clumped up together. So yeah, this is what I'm gonna be hanging outside. Alright you guys, so we're almost done. Now coming into the kitchen, just like a little bit of stuff that we're gonna do, so I'm gonna show you what we're doing. So I have this little guy here. He's like a little skeleton which is saying hi. To be honest, he's actually a decor which goes outside the home, like inside the soil, but I thought of like, since I don't have really like a backyard, I think I'm just gonna keep him here. I also have like two little plates here similar to the one that I kept before my bookshelf. This one is of like a little skeleton with like roses growing out of his skull, and this is like a little witch's brew potion. So yeah, I'm thinking of placing it here where these like little like faux succulents are. So yeah, let's go. You guys, but that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was, I mean, I always have fun decorating my house, and so I just love adding a little bit of like fall, just to like get into like the mood of fall. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye everyone.